everyone, welcome back to Mojo's Money. My name is Lacey, and today I've got for you my lovely rainbow budget sheets because I want to set up our July 2023 budget with me. So I've got my calculator, my budget sheet, so let's open this up. I only print the front one in the rainbow colors for basically show because it's so pretty, but the actual ones that are sustainable are these lovely black and white ones. We've got May, June, and here we are with July and a blank one. So let's put these away for right now and focus only on our July one. How's everyone's July going so far? Tell me in the comment section below. Have you done anything fun for 4th of July? I'm a little late getting this out, I know. When I'm filming this, it is July. Ooh, it's the 6th of July, my goodness. July 2023. All right, so let's talk about my income for July. Okay, Lulu Llama, she's gonna take a hiatus off screen here. My first paycheck and my second paycheck, I'm salaried, so they're always the same, and I had gotten a raise last month, so they are going to be $3,223, oops, and 57 cents. I put this in the wrong spot. This is pay 1, and this is pay 2, which is the same amount, $3223.57, and then I have some rollover from June, and that is $97. So when I'm budgeting, first I like to say how much income is coming in. Then I go in this order of what is important here: my bills, my transportation, health, food, pets, and then we kind of get to some of the other stuff over here. I budget on a monthly basis since I am salaried and my pay always stays the same from paycheck to paycheck. So that's why I'm able to do it on a monthly basis. Just to update anyone if you're new here. Also, welcome. Hi, if you're new here. So right now I'm just adding up the total amount, which adds up to $6,544.14 is my total for the income for July. And now we need to get down here to our bills. So our first is housing. Our mortgage is going to be $1,200. It went back down from $1,210 to $1,200, so yay. Our water bill is $92. Our electric, I'm budgeting a little more this month. I'm gonna budget $175 because it is hot. It has been hot every single day. The high for the month of June was, I think, 111 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it was. I am not kidding about that. It was extremely hot. We were in what is known as like a heat bulb or something like that. And we were there for 2 weeks, and now it's back down to, the high today was 96 degrees. And that's comparatively a lot cooler, so I'm really glad. Okay, then natural gas. Natural gas won't be that much because it's only going to be using to heat our water. And yeah, that's it. We heat our home with that as well, so really it's just hot water for showers, dishes. If we use hot in the washing machine, I usually wash on cold, but it's neither here nor there. So I'm gonna go ahead and budget $50 for natural gas. Normally in the winter it's higher because it heats our home, but we obviously do not need any extra heat. So all right, for phone, I paid for 3 months of the phone last month, so we actually don't owe anything on the phone this month on my husband's phones. Then internet has gone up. They go up like every, I don't know, 6 months or so, 4 months, whenever they can. $122 for internet, and then every year we have to call and haggle them down, or if we could switch providers, we only have one provider in this area. For streaming, I'm budgeting $17, and then recycling is $33. Then other are solar panels are $136. All right, so let's add all of this section up. So all together, our bills total $1,825. Alrighty, let's move along down here to our transportation. I do not have a car payment. Car insurance, I budgeted $91. And for gas, I'm budgeting $110 for the month, and hopefully I don't need any car maintenance. I think next month I'm going to need an oil change, but hopefully not this month. Nothing will come up, and so that means our total for the car will be $201. Now let's move up here to health. So health, last month we got most of my husband's prescriptions, and he had a follow-up visit with his provider, and so I don't think that I will be needing anything for that this month because we already paid those bills. The health insurance premium for my husband, my work pays for mine, and his is through the healthcare.gov marketplace. We pay $307. Then for copays and prescriptions, we shouldn't have any copays this month, thankfully. So prescriptions, I'm just going to budget $50, and hopefully I won't have any medical bills. I shouldn't unless something mysterious crops up. So $357 in health this month. I went up on my grocery budget yet again, and just kind of arbitrarily based on what I had in my budget when I was calculating all of this up. So my food budget for groceries is $707, and then restaurants I also went up on to $406 because we're going to be going on a little trip to go see some relatives out of state for just like a weekend little thing, but I want to be able to pay for some of my parents' food while we're there because they're going to be paying for all of the gas and driving us. So let's add that up. So 707 plus 406. So the food budget this month is $1,113. Definitely higher than last month, but it is what it is. So now let's go down to pets. I went up, well, ever so slightly on the pet budget. I was budgeting only $150, but you know, pet food goes up almost every month, so here we are. I also went to a different pet food brand. I was feeding my dog and my cats Hill's Science Diet, not the prescription diet, but just their regular over-the-counter diet. And I think they were up to like $65. Ooh, actually, you know what? It was $72 for a bag of cat food that was like probably 15 pounds. Yeah, last I checked, I was like, this is insane. This is not sustainable. So I'm going to go with a different brand. I think I'm going with Purina Pro Plan from the research I've done. It seems to be pretty good. And then for our doggo, I'm going with the Diamond Naturals brand. I was able to get a 40-pound bag for the same price that I was getting his Hill's puppy food in a 15-pound bag, which was so crazy. But the nutritional value seemed to be very similar. Ingredients were similar, etc. It just didn't have that big name brand on it. But anyways, if you guys have, what dog foods do you use? Tell me down in the description box below. What dog or cat foods do you use that you find to be healthy for your dogs and cats, but also fairly affordable? Tell me, I want to know. So veterinarian, we don't have to budget anything, but I am going to go take my cats for their shots, and I have a sinking fund for that. They won't need any meds or grooming, hopefully. So let's see, for food, I'm going to be budgeting, I'm going to go ahead and budget $120 for food, just so I can stock up on everything. And then I'm going to budget $45 for litter and treats, so for a total of $165 in the pets category this month. Then miscellaneous down here. Miscellaneous covers things like paper goods or just random things that come up. Like for instance, this weekend, my toilet started leaking from the back. There was a crack in the back of the tank part, not even on the bottom part that's like a weight bearing situation, but on the back. So anyways, we had to buy some epoxy for that, and then our dog chewed up our water hose, so we had to go get a new water hose. So that's also in our those are miscellaneous type of expenses that come up but aren't necessarily an emergency. Now I will be using my emergency fund to get a new toilet because that epoxy won't hold forever and I don't want a flooded moldy bathroom. So here we are. Anyways, Alrighty, so miscellaneous, let's just put the number down because we know what it is. $456.14. I usually put the change on the miscellaneous, and I don't think I'll have anything else in this category, but you know what, actually I might. We'll come back to this. Misc. Let's go up here to our giving category. I don't actually have any gifts to get this month. No birthdays, I've already gotten all that in the last month's budget, and yeah, that's it. I just have some of my Patreons for $6. Righty. So just $6 there, and then that was not very good zeros, was it? And going down to personal, I don't really have anything in self-care, but I do have $90 in continuing ed, which I'll put that right there. Continuing education for my work. Then the clothing fund, I don't really have anything in clothing, but the trip that we're going to be going on, I'm going to go ahead and budget $216 for that hotel. And then for fun money, we were upping the fun money this month because of the phenomenon known as the Steam Summer Sale. So each of us are getting $450 to cover that and whatever else we might want to do that's fun, and I might actually end up sticking some of mine back for the cruise money. We'll see what happens. So personal is a hefty category this month. Let's see, 450 times 2, 900 plus 216 plus 90 is $1,206. Now we're going to go down here to our savings category. For our sinking funds, I am budgeting $730. Whoops, I'm getting crooked. And for our challenges or our game day, I have $25 budgeted. And then up here, instead of emergency, this is our cruise fund today. And the cruise fund is getting $460 extra, and then whatever else I don't spend on groceries, miscellaneous, and dining out will also go towards the cruise fund whenever I have that rollover. That's why my June rollover is pretty slim as compared to some of the previous rollovers I've had. Actually, the $90 was from my continuing ed last month because I need to renew a certification. But in order to do that, I need my CPR certification to come in. I have already completed that in May, and they still don't have my card for me, and that's very frustrating. But anyways, that's the $90 was for the continuing ed, and then the $7 was the actual rollover. Unless you guys watched my stuffings for my mini Bumblebee challenge, and that had the rest of the rollover, and this was just like the digital amount that was left, right? Not the cash amount. So anyways, so let's add up the savings category. 460 plus 730 plus 25. So savings is getting $1,215. And yeah, that's it from all of my categories. Let me go through and make sure. Okay, after consulting my other off-screen list, this is everything. Let me update this, 456.14. And now we need to go add up all of these boxes to get our expense total, our grand expense total. So let's go backwards. We'll start from here since this is already on here. So 1,215 plus 1,206 plus 6 plus 456.14 plus 165 plus 1,113 plus 357 plus 201 plus 1,825. Alrighty, so our grand expense total is $6,544.14. And I will copy that down here. And then let's go back up here. Ah, looky there. Our income was $6,544.14. So does that equal 0? Yes, yes it does. So big check mark for that. This is what's known as zero-based budgeting, meaning that if I had $1 left over from this amount after bills, transportation, health, etc., I put it into another category that was more of like a flexible category. In this case, I put a lot of towards the savings because I'm trying to bulk up this cruise fund, and I did bump up my food, groceries, and pets this month, and dining out as well. And yeah, that's where a little bit of that raise went to. So yeah, that is what we're looking like for the month of July. If you guys have any questions about this, please feel free to ask me. If not, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. You have a great one. Have a great start to your July. And don't forget to join me again later this week for... Ooh, let's see, what's next? My first cash stuffing of the month for my first paycheck of July. Bye!